Hi y'all. New Lent has started. We're a little bit late into it. Last year I did sort of a little vlog here and there. I was in New Zealand when Lent started, and I started my vlog from New Zealand and just some thoughts and stuff that was going on during Lent. Now this year I had the flu when Lent started, and I got a flu shot this year. Haven't got a flu shot in a number of years. I got the flu this year. Actually, it's a really bad flu going around. The shot's not completely effective, but it probably helped things. So I got over that, and boom, came back again. So it took me a little bit to get to here. Ash Wednesday, I missed the Ash Wednesday service. And those of you that do Ash Wednesday, that if you're in a denomination like Catholic or Lutheran or someplace that does the Ash ceremony, you know, remember you are dust, and to dust you shall return. If you ever missed it when you were little, my parents smoked. We used to stick our fingers in the ashtray and give each other ashes, which is kind of missing the point a little bit. But I just remember that. No one in my family smokes now. So as I was sick in bed on Ash Wednesday, I thought, dang, I can't get ashes at all. But what's important aren't the ashes, it's what's behind it. Lent has begun. This Sunday, I was well enough to go to Mass, first Sunday of Lent. So I'm going to open this Lent's vlog with a joke that the priest he opened his sermon with. And there was a man, walked into a bar. You can tell it's a Catholic joke already. Walked into a bar and ordered 3 beers. And the beers came and he lined them up in front of him on the bar. And he drank 1 beer. Then he drank the next beer. And then he drank the last beer. And then he got up to leave. And the bartender said, "Excuse me, I don't mean to pry, but why did you order 3 separate beers there? Drink them like that." And the man said, "Oh, the first drink was for me. The second was for my brother in California. And the third was for my brother in Australia." And he said, "Oh, all right, isn't that nice?" So the man left. A few weeks later, the man came back in, and he ordered 2 beers, and he put them in front of him, and he drank the first one, and he drank the second one, and he got up to leave, and the bartender, "Wonder why he didn't order 3 this time." And he said, "Excuse me, I don't mean to pry. I really hope this isn't, has something happened to one of your brothers? I'm so sorry if something happened to one of your brothers." And the man said, "Oh, no, 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 no. The first drink was for my brother in California, and the second drink was for my brother in Australia. But I gave up drinking for Lent." So, point made. Lent is the time where it's a time of preparation. It's 40 days. We don't count the Sundays. It's 40-day fasting period prior to Easter. And we're thinking about when Jesus fasted and prayed in the desert for 40 days. So we sort of are walking with him as members of his mystical body. And usually we just sacrifice something small. A lot of people give up chocolate, which can be fine. But as is usually stressed every Lent season, God doesn't want your chocolate. God wants your heart. So if the act of giving up something is something that's drawing you closer to God, that's a good thing. If it becomes a thing unto itself, remember the reason for it. So maybe at the end of Lent, I'll tell you what I gave up. I tried this a few years ago, and it was really, really beneficial. And I'm just very not good at sticking to it, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. But one thing I added some extra scripture reading. I have been reading the book of Daniel, which is actually one I really, really like. But for some reason, I kind of got pointed toward reading the book of Hosea, which is a really short prophetic book in the Old Testament. And that is what I am reading today. There's a song called Hosea. You can look it up. And it's the call of God back to an unfaithful heart saying, "Come back to me. I love you. Be with me." And that's kind of what I felt like I was being led to read. So that's how I'm going to start my Lent. And I'm not going to read it out loud on the camera, but that's what I'm doing this Lent. And I will share a little bit of my journey as we go. And see you next time.